I mean, there's acquaintances, but I don't have any friends of the opposite sex.
I'm just kind of an old school dude. My closest friends are also dudes.
You gotta be able to have friends of the opposite sex. If you can't, I think that's weird.
I know for me personally, I don't have any issues with it. I just also don't have a lot of girl friends or female friends.
Like, you don't have any women friends. You just have male friends. That's why.
I'm sure that there's some girls out there I'd be great friends with, but it's just not something I do. I feel like when I'm hanging with guys.
I just don't buy it. It's not how you would behave before you were in a relationship, and so why are you behaving that now that you're in the relationship?
My female energy is completely consumed with my wife and our friends of hers that are girls. And that's enough girls for me. Thank you.
Now, that being said, there is a pecking order.
When Joe and I were dating, this was a big deal. And he really had some issues with me having close guy friends.
I think that Nick doesn't care at all. As I mentioned before, he's never jealous of anything, frustratingly enough.
I have a few friends of the opposite sex. Not so much that live here. They were roommates in college or friends from high school. And, you know, I think since they have existed for so long, Maritza kind of doesn't really have a problem with them.
I kind of had to make a decision. I had to decide what is more important to me, these really close guy friends or a relationship with Joe. And I decided that was more important, that Joe is more important to me.
I certainly have less male friends than I had when I was single, or even just dating Nick, and I think that that's probably pretty normal.
When my husband and I were dating, I knew our relationship was different, so I handled it differently. Any friends that were those questionable suspect male friends in my life, I got rid of because when I was dating my husband, I did not want to mess anything up.
Me talking to guys or having guy friends doesn't really bother him, and as long as the person is respectful and he knows them, he wouldn't really oppose to it. I also don't have very many guy friends as it is that he is also not friends with.
I think that it's really fine to have friends of the opposite sex as long as, you know, your partner is comfortable with them and knows them, and you know that you function in the world in a respectful way to each other.